Hello everyone. So let's continue it from my last video, and we can see the deployment is completed. If you have not seen my last video, you can check it out from the description box. The link is there, and the entire series for Azure Beginners to Professional link is also there, so you can watch it from there. Okay, so let's continue it from here, and we can see the deployment is completed. If I go and check it out, okay, so my gateway is ready. So now what I'm going to do it as a step which we have seen in the last video. Now we have to configure a local network gateway. So I need to just go to my virtual network which we have created in the last video also. So what we have to do, we have to add a VNet here. Let me quickly show you. Basically, the local network gateway role is to integrate your on-premises server here with this virtual network. So how we can do that? Let me just quickly show you. So we have to search it out. Let me just quickly go back on my home and create a resource that is a local network gateway. Click on this and then create it. So it will ask a couple of informations like the IP address and your configuration like a sponsor group, and the resource group is my this one. Uh, S2S VPN RG, and you can also use the FQDN as an endpoint, or you can use the IP address. That would be totally up to you how your name resolution and everything is exists in the environment. Okay, so here we have to enter the IP address of my on-premises server. So let me just quickly put the name on-prem VPN and gateway, and now I'm just going back to my on-premises server to check my public IP address, what exactly the IP I have right now. Okay, so this is my public IP address. I'm taking it right now, and I need to enter that public IP here. The IP address that is a public facing NIC you have at your on-premises. Okay, and then you have to add on-premises or on-premises site. You need to add the network subnet which you have in your premises. So I have one. I'm just adding it. If you have multiples, you can add the other subnets also. Okay, just leave it all these as it is. Resource group we have already selected, and the subscription details, etc. So just go ahead and click on create. So it will take a few minutes in the deployment. You can see the deployment is in progress. So let's get finished. Then we will continue. Okay, in the meantime, I think it's deployed now. Yeah, as the deployment is completed. So just go back at my on-premises server and complete the configuration. So just right click on this and configure and enable routing and remote access. Click on next and select secure network between two private networks. To configure it, let's click on next. Keep it dialed in demand, so just keep it just. Take the IP address remotely. Automatically I will keep it as it is and just click on finish. This will take a couple of minutes, then it will show me another dialog box once the service get start. Okay, so now the service is started and it's asking me to put the demand oil interface configuration. So let's just quickly, I'm putting it here. The name, its name, I'm just typing it as Azure Connect connection. No issue. Click on next. Use the keep as VPN as it is, and now here I'm just going to take it as IKE version 2 for connection type, and next is the host IP or the name of IP address. So here we have to enter the name IP of the Microsoft gateway that I need to put it here. For that we have to go back to my Azure portal once again And at Azure portal and the resource group, if I go and check, okay, this is my VPN gateway. So we have to take it out the public IP and the public IP information. So from there, I can copy it and I will paste that IP address there. Then I clicked on the gateway. So I just need to go back and in the resource group. Okay, so this is my public IP which we have created. Let me just take a look on the public IP. Okay, so this is my public IP address. So I just need to copy it from here and I need to paste it. Okay, just click on next and just keep it as root IP packet as it is. Next. Right now I'm not adding a static address here. I will add it later on once the service gets get started. Keep this information as it is right now. I am leaving it. Okay, just click on finish. So now my configuration is ready and the routing and remote access services. If I check it out, so it's ready and I have a connections and information. So this is the Azure connection. Currently, I can see that it's in disconnected state because it is not connected right now. So let me just go in the static routes. Nothing is available here, so I need to add an static route. This is for the external, yes, and the destination. Okay, I think I'm in the wrong location. Let me just quickly add in the static route in the IPv4. That was IPv6 information. So here at Azure connection interface, what we have to add the destination, that is the gateway, which that is a subnet which we have at cloud. Currently we have this subnet only. Let me just show you once again. So I've added the subnet here. Let me go back and my Azure and show you the virtual VNet subnet. In the VNet I have this is the subnet only. This is the gateway subnet, so need not to add this. Okay, just for the subnet which you have here. Okay, it's 255 slash 24. I have taken it, so I need to add it and just correct it with the 255. Okay, it will be totally depend how the subnet with the subnet you have taken. You can add it. You can also add the multiple subnets, and the other option is you can also use the netted structure, but you have to add at least the address space which you have taken. Okay, the address space is complete is my 16 only, so I think I must add it here. Let me just recorrect it because I have an entire address space, so I'm just recorrecting it to 255.255.0.0 because the entire subnet range which I have taken as address space it's slash 16. I have added this configured the default subnet as 24, so that is the reason I have added for entire segment. So this is all we have configured right now. Our next step, we have already configured the on-premises VPN server. Any type of VPN server you can configure as per your requirement. Our next step is to create a local network gateway as an option and configure the on-premises structure. Associate the on-premises structure with that. So let's, sorry, local gateway, we have already done that. Let me just quickly show you. We have already done that local gateway creation. We have to add the connection. So I will continue in the next video. The link is already in the description box for the next video. So we will continue and see the configuration of a connection as well as the testing of this VPN. So let's watch this series, Azure Beginners to Professional. The entire playlist is also in description box and the next video link is there. So let's connect in the next video. Till that time, thank you so much. Bye bye.